Hey loves, this is Bobby and I am here with another video. This is going to be the 5th TBR readathon video that I am doing this month. Why? Because apparently I hate myself, but no, not really. I've had so much fun, it's been crazy. I am doing the tropical readathon, which is month long. I am doing the Disneyathon, which is month long. I am doing the Newts, which is month long / finish whenever the hell you want. I am doing a week long, which I'm currently in right now, which is the Bibliothon. And finally, I am going to be doing the Summerween Readathon, which is what this TBR is for. This readathon is taking place August 24th through the 30th, and it is hosted by Gabby Reads and Olivia Reads a Latte. As soon as I saw the video for this, I knew I had to take part because Halloween is my favorite time of the year. And yeah, Halloween is basically like a part of the year for me. It's not just a holiday, it's a part of the year. As soon as fall hits, I'm in Halloween mode. Well, we aren't very fall right now because it is currently 87 degrees, and this is the coolest it has been in about 2 weeks. We've been in the 90s to 100s, and it's been freaking awful. So let's get this started so I can wrap it up because I am sweating like a pig right now because it is very, very freaking hot. So there are 5 prompts. If you want to fit one book to fit all of these prompts, you're more than welcome to. I am going to be trying to do one prompt for each one of these, so 5 books in total. Only one of these ties into my other TBR. The rest of these are other books that I have to somehow figure out how to read while still finishing my other TBRs because I hate myself. Yeah. Also, I couldn't fit these onto any other tropes or any of the other prompts, so here we are, and I really want to take part, so wish me luck, fingers crossed. Let's get this started. The first prompt is to read a book with a creepy cover. I am going to be reading Nailbiter by Joshua Williamson and Mike Henderson. This is a comic book. This is volume 1. This follows the story of, there is a town in Oregon where they are known for producing the most serial killers. Nobody knows why so many people out of this certain town are serial killers. They can't tell you, but it just happens. The most famous one being Edward Nailbiter Warren. He is known for killing his victims and eating their nails and fingers, and I love anything to do with cannibalism. Should I say not in a creepy way? I don't really know how you could be that fascinated with cannibalism and not be a little bit creepy, because I literally have a whole shrine on my wall to the show Hannibal from NBC. I loved that show so much, so much. And I've always been fascinated with cannibalism. It's just been one, I think everybody has that creepy, weird type of thing that they like, and cannibalism was always mine. So basically though, with this, let's get back on track and not freak you guys out too much. This follows the story of there is a detective who he has caught a lot of these serial killers and stuff. He goes missing and his partner's trying to find him, but to do that he has to recruit the help of the Nailbiter. I love that whole type of trope type of thing where the cops have to turn to, serial killers or people in prison like that to help them. It's just one of those things I've just kind of always liked, i.e. why I probably liked Hannibal so much. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I bought it not that long ago during a haul, and I have been wanting to get to it since. I just hadn't had a chance, and this was the perfect opportunity. The next one is to read a book with paranormal or supernatural elements. I'm hoping this one does. I was trying to look it up if it really does, but from what I can tell, there are some elements to it, so here's to hoping. And that is Her Body and Other Things by Carmen Maria Machado. I am very excited for this one. This is a collection of short stories. I know there's a whole section of here. One of the stories though is a rewrite of Law and Order SVU, which is one of my favorite shows. But there are, and then one of the main ones though, I think it's one of the first ones, is the woman with the ribbon around her neck. That was always one of my favorite urban legends, and I know this is like a retelling, which I'm super excited for. And that has supernatural elements to it, so hopefully it has a little bit of that still in it, but this just sounds really fascinating, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about it from like people that I trust. So here we go. I'm super excited, but I don't know what a lot of the other stories are. When it comes to short stories, I try and go in completely blind. I want to be surprised, and like I said, I've heard so many amazing things about this one that I didn't really want to know too much. Okay, prompt number 3 is to read a book with a haunted house. I am going to be reading Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. This is the only book that I have tied into my other readathons. I've been dying to get to this one. I even did like a cover redo photos with it and everything, and it was killing me to have to wait for this one, but as soon as I found out about this readathon, I knew I was going to want to read this one for it, since it'll help me take off an extra book. But yeah, this follows the story of a girl whose cousin has just gotten married, and she gets a letter from her telling her that something's just not right, so she goes to this house and weird shit starts happening. I love Gothic horror. Like, I kind of have a hard time reading Gothic horror because even if the stories aren't that good, I love the whole element of it. Well, except when it comes to The 10th Girl. Fuck that book. I did like my very first like review, and it was a total rant review about The 10th Girl because I was told I was going to be getting a Gothic style horror story, and I got a freaking crazy, stupid, anger-inducing crap fest of a book. Back on track. So like I said, I just really like the whole atmosphere that Gothic horror books give you, and that's what I am hoping I get from this one. Honestly, I don't know what else to expect. I've been hearing slowly other people who have read this that they're not liking it too much, but I'm not letting that influence me. I'm excited for it. The next one is to read a book in the dark. This is a very short book. I need to go get a reading light, or I might do the audiobook if I can find and just kind of follow along with it, or I'm gonna have to count my little tidy my side lamp because I don't know how else to read in the dark. But I am going to be reading The Monsters of Aldenhaven by Jennifer Geisbeck. This is a very short book. I think it's like under 200 pages. Yeah, it's like 150. This has to do with, there is a man that lives in Aldenhaven, and he controls this crazy kind of shadowy monster man that he sends out, and this creature is slowly gaining more of his own kind of what is it called, like personality and stuff, from what I understand. I don't like to know too much about especially short books, and like in general I don't like to know what I'm going to be reading, but it's short. I bought this on a whim. I don't even remember when I got this. I think I just bought this recently, and I think I saw it recommended in a book, but yeah, it just sounds cool. It sounds like something I'd like. I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't know. Okay, for the last prompt, it is to read a book that is recommended by the hosts. This book was in the recommendation video for Gabby Reads. I've actually had this book though on my TBR for quite a while. I don't have the physical copy of it though. I'm going to be borrowing the ebook from Scribed, however the hell you say it, still don't know. And that is The Troop by Nick Cutter. And I have been dying to read this. When I've looked up reviews, a lot of people DNF it or rate it like 1 or 2 stars because they say it's just too gross and stuff like that, which, like, if a book is so gross and creepy that I literally can't finish it, I'll give it 5 stars. Like, you deserve 5 stars if you can gross me out like that bad. Like, if I'm so uncomfortable reading your book because it's freaky, you're getting 5 stars from me. Like, there's a movie, Nightcrawler, I think it is, and I have only seen like the first 15-20 minutes of that movie, and I've had to turn it off because it made me so uncomfortable fucking watching it that I tell everybody it's a 5-star movie. I don't even know if the rest of it happens in it because I can't watch it because I'm so fucking uncomfortable while watching it. So I have very high hopes for this, but people that I have seen who have read this and have finished it all say it is fucking gross and it's crazy and it's wild, and I think even Stephen King said it was one of the freaking creepiest books he's ever read. So I'm excited for it. Like, hell yeah. And so I'm excited for that one. This follows the story of a group. They're like a Boy Scout type of group who are going out for their annual like trek in the woods type of thing, and a person, I don't know if it's a person or like a creature-esque thing, stumbles upon them and all hell breaks loose. I'm hoping for some more cannibalism, because it says crazy shit starts happening to them together and stuff like that. So cannibalism, but it sounds crazy. It's, the only thing is, it sounds kind of similar to Lord of the Flies, which is a bane of my existence. I hate that fucking book. So hopefully this takes kind of the elements of that, but not really that. So like I said, I just want some cannibalism and some crazy shit, and for people saying that it's so gross they couldn't finish it and giving it 1 star, I'm hoping this is going to be like a 5-star for me, because I am going in kind of, I try not to have super high hopes, but I'm going in with some high hopes. And Gabby Reed's, when she did her, when she was recommending it, she made it sound like it was going to be a crazy fucking ride, so I am ready. I can't wait. So like I said though, that was the last prompt. As I've said, you don't have to read 5 books. You can only read 1 book if you manage to fit them, you know, that 1 book for every one of these prompts, which honestly doesn't seem to be that hard if you play your cards right with your genre and stuff. But I want to try to get in 5. If not, I know some of these can overlap into each other. So here's to hoping I can finish 5. But if I only get 2 or 3, I will be happy. So there we go. If you are taking part in this, I'd love to know. If you're, you know, I would love to know your TBR and everything. So there we go though. Let's wrap up, because I am hot and I am sweaty and I feel disgusting. So this isn't my October wonderful fall-y weather. This is gross summer weather. Ugh. So thanks again for watching. And as always, happy reading. Bye.